Everyone knows that Nicole is for the streets, so I'm not surprised she's out here getting freaky and disgusting with a married man.
And I said, hey, do you know anything about this? And, we talked or whatever. And I said, well, let me send you a tape that I have of proof, And so I did.
What tape? What was on the tape?
It was a tape of her and Michael.
Bullshit. I don't know if she's a homewrecker or not. I can't answer that, but I know that what she's doing in people's homes is just wrecking it.
Right, what's your...
Y'all, LisaRaye just reignited one of Hollywood's messiest feuds after footage of Nicole buried grudges. The feud between these two is back at it again because leaked footage of Nicole just hit social media, and it's beyond wild. The clip allegedly exposes one of Nicole's freakiest fetishes yet, and the internet can't stop replaying it. But what's really got people gagged is how fast LisaRaye swooped in and exposed her all over again. These two used to be inseparable, from red carpets to private jets to sisterhood vibes, until everything blew up when LisaRaye caught Nicole Murphy getting a little too close to her husband. That betrayal ruined her marriage, ended their friendship, and turned Nicole into one of the most talked about homewreckers in Hollywood. And now, years later, this leaked video just made all those old rumors look tame. And y'all, LisaRaye did not hold back. She's been throwing shots all over social media, calling Nicole out by name and reminding everybody who she really is behind the glam. Fans are dragging up the Eddie Murphy stories, the affair allegations, and every messy headline Nicole's ever been tied to. And what started as one scandalous clip has exploded into a full-scale internet frenzy, with people saying LisaRaye didn't just expose her, she buried her. Y'all know that this drama is about to get petty as F, so let's break it all the way down. Okay, so this is one thing about Miss LisaRaye, is that she is going to remind us that Nicole Murphy is a homewrecker with the habit of going after married men or men in committed relationship. Nicole, close your legs to married men. But when this video leaked online showing Nicole in an unflattering situation, fans couldn't help but wonder if Lisa might have to been the one to leak it, because this video would finally be her way to get her lick back at Nicole. Now, for those of you who don't know and haven't seen the video, they all need to be grateful, because word in the streets is that this is weird as F, to say the least. According to people who claim to have seen this alleged video, it allegedly showed Nicole engaging in some disturbing bedroom acts, and allegedly the video shows some fetish acts that a lot of people found weird, including allegedly golden showers. Yes, y'all, it's weird to say the least, but to be fair to Nicole, it's unclear if she knew what she was being recorded or not. And some people like that kind of stuff. We're not gonna yuck her alleged yum, but some people think that this could be a situation where she was recorded without her consent by someone she trusted. We also don't know if this video was leaked on purpose to humiliate her, or if this was just a mistake and the video was never meant to see the light of day. But either way, the situation is a hot mess, and it's kind of humiliating for Nicole. And while people were trying to make sense of what was going on, LisaRaye looked like she was more than eager to step in and humiliate Nicole. When the video first leaked, everybody was expecting Lisa to say one or two things, but we didn't expect her to completely destroy Nicole like she did. According to sources, Lisa thinks that Nicole finally got what she deserves, and she doesn't feel sorry for her at all. But that's not even the wildest part of it all. Word in the streets is that Lisa has been claiming that the man in the video is married, which means that once again, Nicole was caught being the side chick to someone that was already taken. And this explains why Lisa doesn't feel bad for her, because Nicole's shenanigans are the reason that she and Lisa fell out in the first place. Y'all remember that scandal that happened when they fell out, right? Because it was a crazy hot mess. They were so close that they were like sisters. But the next thing we knew, they stopped hanging out as much, and fans started to speculate that something messy was going on. For a while, LisaRaye didn't address the situation head on, and Nicole continued to pretend like she didn't know why Lisa ghosted her and stopped being friends with her. Eventually, Lisa got tired of Nicole trying to paint herself as a shady one, so she decided to come forward and tell the truth. And y'all, she set fire to Beyonce's internet. According to her, the reason she cut off Nicole was because she found out that Nicole had allegedly been sneaking around and doing the nasty with her then husband, Michael Misstee. At the time, Michael was the premier of the Turks and Caicos Islands, so he was a pretty big deal at the time. And because Lisa and Nicole were besties, Nicole was around them a lot. But rumored somewhere down the line, Lisa's mom noticed Nicole making eyes at Lisa's husband, and she spoke to Lisa about it. But Lisa didn't believe her, and she just trusted Nicole as her friend.
You know what? At that time, my mother told me then. She said, but you got to watch that one there. And I was like, who? I said, the one dancing? She said, yes, that's Eddie Murphy's wife. She said, you got to watch that one.
Current wife at the time or ex at the time?
I want to say, I think she was still married. They were still married. And I was like, no, And so, when your mom tell you something about new school, you feel like you old school, And she was right.
But according to her, not only were they sneaking around, but Michael was allegedly taking Nicole out on private jets. And that was how she found out about the affair.
How'd you find that out?
I had checked the manifest of my plane, because we owned a plane. And so when you check that list, it says all the people that have rolled on the plane. And she didn't ride on it with me, and nor did she receive an invitation from me. So if you had a girlfriend that has her own island, I would think that you would call and say, hey girl, I'm coming, because I was getting everybody to come. So why you would accept an invitation from him and you don't even know him is unbeknownst to me.
The crazy part about this is that it happened while Nicole was married to Mr. Eddie Murphy. Yes, they ended up getting divorced, and Nicole moved on and started dating a man named Michael Strahan. Y'all know him, right? But meanwhile, Lisa and Michael got divorced, and according to reports, his affair with Nicole played a large part in that divorce. A few months after, he's investigated for corruption and was eventually forced to step down. Rumor has it that Lisa was the one who snitched on him as revenge for him cheating on her. But y'all didn't hear that from me. But Lisa wasn't about to let Nicole have a happily ever after with Michael Strahan. So what did she do? Well, homegirl straight up said Michael had tape exposing Nicole as a cheat, an overall untrustworthy person. And in true LisaRaye fashion, in her all white, she didn't do it sneakily, she openly bragged about it. Take a listen.
Right. At the time she was dating, at this time,
Michael
when
Strahan?
I found out, right, she was dating Michael Strahan. So I called him. And I said, hey, do you know anything about this? And, we talked or whatever. And I said, well, let me send you a tape that I have of proof, And so I did.
Well, she claimed that the tape was just a video of Nicole dropping off Mr. Prime Minister at the airport. But when you read between the lines, I think y'all can really figure out what was going on in the tape. According to rumors, the video showed Nicole and Lisa's husband doing some nasty stuff. And this is why Michael Strahan eventually dumped Nicole. The fact that Lisa sent out Nicole's tape all those years ago is the reason why a lot of people are speculating that she was the one who leaked this new tape of Nicole doing some weird bedroom fetish stuff. Lisa has been known to hold a grudge, and it doesn't look like she plans to forgive Nicole anytime soon. But to be fair, her long-standing grudge probably has something to do with the fact that Nicole has never apologized to her to this day. And instead, she has continued to deny breaking up Lisa's marriage.
Listen, it said I broke up somebody's marriage, which is absolutely false. I never did that. There was a statement released by that ex-husband saying it's false. And no one
you're talking about when LisaRaye got involved and said you slept with her husband.
Yes, and it's not.
It's kind of hard to forgive someone when they have showed no remorse and instead tried to gaslight you into thinking that you're imagining things. But y'all know that Lisa is not the one you want to play with like that, and she continued to drag Nicole. Her sister Debrat also said the same thing, insisting that Nicole broke up Lisa's marriage.
Go wrong again.
Ooh, wait, hold on.
So what's the fine print of the tea? Like, did she go after LisaRaye's husband when she was married to the...
Absolutely. When my sister was the first lady of Turks and Caicos, absolutely.
What?
It was a couple of them hoes that did that.
Talk about self-fortified. But this is when things start to get even spicier, because rumor has it that Lisa started telling people that she had tapes of Nicole going after other people's husbands. I don't know, y'all. Does Lisa really have time to be propping up cameras to catch her in every act? But allegedly, Nicole had a thing for getting hot and steamy with men that she knew were taken. Let Lisa tell us she wasn't Nicole's first victim, because allegedly Nicole started dating Eddie Murphy when he was still committed in a relationship with his then girlfriend and baby mama, Tamara Hood. Looks like Lisa's claiming that Nicole had more married men on her roster and that she allegedly had the tapes to prove it. Now, how would Lisa be getting her hands on Nicole's tapes? Or why would Nicole keep making tapes with married men if Lisa leaked Nicole's tape with her former fiance? You'd think that if this was true, Nicole would be more careful. But it looks like she either doesn't care or there's someone in her inner circle who keeps snitching on Lisa. But y'all, for years, Lisa claimed that she had evidence that Nicole had been going after married men. And of course, Nicole continued to deny it. Well, the next thing we knew, a picture of her kissing a director named Antoine Fuqua in Italy went viral on social media. And y'all want to know what's truly insane about all this? It's that Nicole tried to deny that she was having an affair with Antoine. He was married to actress LisaRaye at the time, and who quickly released a statement that said, "Antoine and I are just family friends. I ran into him in Italy and we exchanged a friendly hello, and that was it." Y'all, and if that's how she acts around her family friends, I don't even want to imagine what her family reunions look like. It was clear as day that she and Antoine must have had something going on behind Layla's back. She eventually came out to admit to the affair, saying, "Without going into the entire situation, I want to apologize to my family and to Fuqua's wife, LisaRaye, and the Fuqua family for what transpired. It was not my intention to be in this situation. I do not condone women kissing or interacting in any way or inappropriately with a married man. I too was once married and I would never intentionally undermine another woman, despite what has been written." Nicole, close your legs to married men. But LisaRaye called BS on the apology, and according to her, Nicole knew what she was doing and she got caught with Fuqua, because according to her, Nicole gets a kick out of going after married men. Here's what she had to say.
Do it amongst family. How does a family kiss turn into a "I'm sorry" apology? Like, what do you mean? You didn't know that she was married? We all know that she was married. And that was 20 years. That's history. You don't do that amongst friends.
Right.
Because there's no loyalty.
Right.
There's no loyalty, and you got to look up, and your person that you invited to your house and you celebrating your birthdays and going to games with, you got to look up and they're in Italy with your husband.
Right. So
bullshit. I don't know if she's a homewrecker or not. I can't answer that, but I know that what she's doing in people's homes is just wrecking it.
But y'all, circling back to the present, and now she's had a little something to say about the nasty tape that's allegedly going around right now. And according to her, it's something of an open secret in Hollywood that not only is Nicole an industry pass-around for married men, but she also has some weird fetishes that attracts them. Now, if y'all want to know the crazy part, it's that allegedly her weird fetishes are how she got Eddie Murphy to marry her. Word in the streets is that some seriously insane stuff went down in their bedroom, and allegedly some of that stuff they did might have even been borderline illegal. One of the more well-known stories is how often they brought men into their bedroom, and in an interview with Armand Wiggins, a well-known escort named Flash claimed he once walked in on Eddie Murphy allegedly making out with Johnny Gill. But let's be honest, that wasn't even the most shocking part, because Flash made it sound like that wasn't a one-time thing. He hinted that Eddie had a whole double life going on, and that Nicole was far from clueless during their marriage.
And I saw Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill tongue kissing. Oh. And this is like out in public.
Get back to Eddie and Johnny. When you saw Eddie and Johnny tongue kissing, was it like, what was that really quick? give us a,
I was like walking in? No, I was walking down the stairs because I was just checking out. It was in the Hollywood Hills, so I was walking down the stairs and they were kissing at the bottom of the banister, like, and I'm like, damn, the nutty professor really is nutty. like he really is, like, and they were going at it, like, for real, like swallowing tongues.
But it gets even nastier, because allegedly Nicole and Eddie were supposedly getting involved with trans women, including a trans woman named Shalimar Salee. But here's what we know. Shalimar was a 20-year-old trans street worker who reportedly got picked up by Eddie Murphy around 4 a.m. in the middle of West Hollywood. And according to reports, Shalimar was a well-known trans adult worker who regularly worked on Santa Monica Boulevard. And according to LisaRaye, allegedly Shalimar was a frequent guest in Eddie and Nicole's bedroom. And they were doing way more than sleeping, if you catch my drift. And honestly, it's not surprising that fans would believe Lisa might be the one who leaked leaked this current video of Nicole that's making the rounds. She said out of her own mouth that she had multiple videos of Nicole in compromising situations, and given her grudge against Nicole, it wouldn't be surprising that she would leak this video, especially because she has never acknowledged or even apologized for her transgressions. So at this point, it's hard to tell what's messier, the tape, the history, or the decades-long revenge marathon between LisaRaye and Nicole. Every time Nicole Murphy's name starts to fade out, looks like Lisa pops up to remind the world exactly who she is. And with this latest leak blowing up online, it's hard to look past this finally catching up with Nicole in real time. But here's the thing. If Lisa really is behind this, then what we're watching is one of the most cold-blooded long games Hollywood has ever seen. A grudge so deep it survived divorces, scandals, years of whitened silence. Either way, the internet's already picking its sides, and Nicole's reputation might not recover from this one. Because at the end of the day gon' end. And one thing's for sure, two things for certain. LisaRaye doesn't forgive, she gets even. And this time, she didn't just expose Nicole, she ended her.